So it's been one of the biggest crashes in crypto history. $19 billion wiped clean out of blockchain. So there's a lot to dig into. I'm going to dig into Cardano. I'm going to dig into my expectations of what happens next. If you enjoy this sort of content, hit the like button, subscribe, and yeah, let's waste no time. Let's go. So we're going to start here. We're going to start on coin market cap. The total market cap of crypto globally is up 0.83% in the past 24 hours, sits at $3.73 trillion, with Bitcoin at a mere 111,781.34, which is up 0.36% in the past 24 hours. Cardano at 64 cent 87, down 3.05% in the past 24 hours. But if we have a look at the 7 days, we can see some projects down as much as 50%. And if we actually go back to Cardano, for example, let's actually get Cardano on this list. Let's find it. Cardano. We can see like how crazy it was. I mean, it went down to what have we got here? 46 cents 78. Look, and it was all created because of thin liquidity, right? And you're not going to hear this from many others in the space. You will hear people talking about China, the tariffs from Trump, but actually this is something Nick and myself have been highlighting to our community for some time. There's not a lot of liquidity, so it doesn't take an awful lot of whale activity and sell-offs to see, you know, a big cascade effect, and that is, in my opinion, what we saw, you know, over the last few days. So whale selling activity and market reaction. Some recent data shows that whales have offloaded around 40 million Cardano ADA in the past week, making an uptick in distribution from large holders. This move has pushed prices down, resulting in one of the sharpest drops of the quarter. It's clear now that whale balances have dropped. The price structure has weakened. Every little rally in ADA has been met. And again, it's really, really interesting stuff. So my thoughts and some of the questions that I've been asked in the Discord have been around, like, does this mean that it's going to be longer now for us to, you know, actually get a bull run? And to be honest, I think, and I've said this a few times, the lower we go, the bigger the bull run. I think that we have really seen a lot of people actually lose a lot of money. And obviously I'm not a financial advisor. I treat this purely as entertainment purposes only. Do your own research. Never invest more than you're willing to lose, because you do risk losing it all if you invest in crypto or stocks. Stocks took a good hit as well over the last few days. So look, my expectations are that we're going to have a really big Q4, and ultimately we're going to see these whales actually buying cheaper and buying more of these altcoins. And I do anticipate the inevitable spot ETFs for altcoins to really come to the rescue and be that big catalyst that people are looking for. But let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. We've got key facts. Cardano ADA trades at 86 cent. Bitcoin integration progresses, and again, just really interesting. Obviously, the price currently is 64.80, and this was just literally on the 12th, just before obviously all this happened. This article must have been written. But we've got, will Cardano ETF be approved by this year amid government shutdown? Again, lots of people talking about the government shutdown and the fact that the SEC are running on skeleton staff during this prolonged US government shutdown. Crypto ETF reviews are effectively frozen. A week-long pause could push Cardano's long-awaited ETF decision past its 2025 deadline. I'm not really buying this nonsense. I think that we've seen the prices go down to where they're meant to go, and people will be scratching their head, what do I mean by this? Well, I said a long time ago, Fed pivot, interest rate cut, right? 25 basis points, September, called it, clean, spot on price predictions of interest rate and what the Fed were going to do. And I did say that it would be followed by a crash and there would be a great buying opportunity. We have seen that now. I think that we are now good to go, but there could still be some further downside. I think it's a mug's game to be trading this weekend. I think we need to wait for Monday, possibly getting back into the market Tuesday, but there will be people that are going and chasing losses, and look, it's never good to chase money. I would never condone anything like that. But basically the SEC fast track approval process for altcoin ETFs could be something that actually happens quite quicker than a lot of people believe. There's a current prediction of 36% chance a month-long government shutdown could stall ETFs, and it won't happen until 2026. I'm not buying that. I think that it will happen this year. And then we've got 65% ADA collapse. Cardano hits 1-year low as whales exit. And again, they exit a number of different projects. So again, we see all this sort of stuff, people following what's going on. This is stuff that I've been predicting for probably a year plus now. Not surprised in the slightest, and it's great to see our forecast actually working out really, really well. And lots of our community in the free Discord have performed very, very well and had some phenomenal trades, and we haven't been hurt in this whole scenario. So just want to be clear on that. Check out the free educational Discord, link in the description down below. Now, I do want to talk about Unity nodes. I think this is a phenomenal opportunity. Being a Cardano fan that you are, I'm pretty sure you may have already heard about World Mobile. World Mobile and Minutes Network bring you Unity node. Basically, Unity can basically support anybody to earn crypto rewards directly from their mobile phone by verifying the global telecom grid. Every verification call made through the Unity app installed on your mobile device strengthens the network. And look, the talks of how much you could potentially earn, if we go to the website, right, and go to the reward calculator here, if you have one Unity node, you get 200 licenses, and you can earn up to $19,200 per month. Obviously, just to be clear, these calculations, do depend on, the operator, as in you operating these licenses, depends on network performance, market conditions, and obviously your operator activity. Nothing's guaranteed, obviously. But I think that this is a really big opportunity. I missed out on Earth nodes from World Mobile. I really regretted that, and I do think that these Unity nodes are going to do really, really well. Now, if you do purchase a Unity node, you get 200 license NFTs. These are basically going to require one phone per license. You get some Minutes Network token staked. You get 9,677 at the time of recording. World Mobile tokens, you get some of those staked, 10,532. They're staked for 24 months locked. You need these in order to run the licenses. So look, I would encourage people to do your own research before aping into anything. Do your research, see whether it resonates with you. I've purchased one. I know that a lot of our team have purchased them, and our community have as well. So do go check that out. Join us in the free educational Discord, right, and find out more. Like, I do encourage people to, not just let opportunities pass you by. Go check, see whether it is even an opportunity for you, because it won't be for everybody. But I want people to go educate themselves on this. I do think that it's going to be phenomenal. And then we've got Cardano's Charles Hoskinson says Bitcoin's 4-year cycle is dead, predicts lower price spikes and dips. So look, I just want to talk about this because Nick and myself have been talking about this for some time. It seems that people are kind of coming to our way of thinking now. And ultimately, I still think we have cycles. I just don't think it's going to be as severe as we've seen in the past. Let me know if you agree, disagree in the comments below, and I will catch you in the next one.